What is up, Jets fans? I'm sure you've seen this report that has been lighting Jets Twitter, Packers Twitter, NFL Twitter ablaze the last 12 hours or so, and that is reportedly that the Packers are quote-unquote disgusted with veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers. They're ready to rip the Band-Aid off and move on with Jordan Love. Now, first, we have to peel back the layers of where this report is coming from and take it with a couple of heaping handfuls of salt. Now, I originally saw this notification come in, Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk. I'm like, okay, probably not completely made up. So I click on it, and then he's sorting Bob McGinn. And now you start to go down a rabbit hole. Like, okay, who is Bob McGinn? Bob McGinn is basically the Rich Cimini of Packers beat writers, but he's even been doing it longer. Seems quasi-retired, not writing articles very frequently. And in the article, Bob McGinn's football instincts are cited as one of the reasons that he knows this. Give me a break. Now, okay, maybe he's a Packers insider, or he has been, but his football instincts. Okay, so that being with a grain of salt, and that being evidence as to why Aaron Rodgers gets kind of snippy with the media. Imagine if that was happening to you. John from Hoboken's boss is disgusted with him out on the news by somebody who doesn't even know you. Now, let's say, for argument's sake, that the Packers are frustrated with Aaron Rodgers. Now, frustrated doesn't sell as well as disgusted and fed up in that. So even if we say there's some validity to this, even if it's not quite to the extent of the clickbaity package that it was given to us by Bob McGinn, should that be a red flag for the New York Jets? And I would say not necessarily, because relationships sometimes run their course. Aaron Rodgers has been there for 18 years. 18 years. Brady and Belichick, 20 years, ran its course. Two of the best who have ever done it at their craft. Brady goes to win a ring somewhere else. Andy Reid, is there a better coach in the NFL right now? Like, heading into 2023, would you rather have anyone else coach your team than Andy Reid? I don't know if I would. Philadelphia Eagles, he was there a long time. 5 conference championships, ran its course. Reid and Philly both back in the Super Bowl. So this relationship ran its course. Things that aren't bothersome in the first 2, 5, even 10 years of relationship may get kind of old by year 18. And I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers is without his faults. I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers doesn't have things that, as a Jets fan, if he's here a couple of years, that are going to be a little bit aggravating with us about his personality. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that's all baked in, and that to me is not a deciding factor in whether or not I want to bring in Aaron Rodgers, because it has been worth it. Every single year, Aaron Rodgers has been a damn good quarterback. The Green Bay Packers have decided for 15 plus straight years that it's been worth it. And they've hit their fatigue level maybe after giving him this huge contract last offseason, and with the 39-year-old, maybe now they're finally over it. So I would be willing to bake that in and accept it based on really 2 big questions with Aaron Rodgers. What is the cost to acquire him? I guess 3 questions. What is the cost to acquire him? How long will he play here for? And what level of quarterback are we getting? And some of that we can't know. But the Jets can know a few of those things right up front. Number 1, you talk to Aaron. Can you get a 2-year commitment out of him, or will he rework his deal so that it's highly incentivized that he comes back a second year? All right. You can get a nod one way or another on that. The trade compensation, obviously you're going to know straight up because you have to agree to the trade. And then the level of quarterbacking you're going to get is the hardest thing to predict. So I'm going to trust Joe Douglas's eyes more than mine. Now, I watched Aaron Rodgers this year. He regressed. Was that due to a broken thumb on his throwing hand and a overall roster regression from the previous 2 years and losing his offensive coordinator? Or was that Aaron Rodgers hitting the wall and starting to decline as a near 40-year-old quarterback? Well, when Joe Douglas watches those games, he'll know better than me and probably better than you, most likely. So those are the 3 big questions to me. What's the cost to get him? Does he want to be here 2 years, if at all? And what level of quarterback are we getting? Are we getting back-to-back MVP 2021, 22, 20 and 21? No, probably not. Probably not. Can we get 80% of that? If we can, I think it's worth a first-round pick and some more on top of it. But all of this, they're fed up with him. What's he going to say to the media? What's he going to say to Elijah Moore on the sideline if he doesn't run the right route? What medications has he taken or not taken? What celebrity is he? It's all been baked in for 18 years. And every single time the Packers have decided it's been worth it until maybe finally after year 18. I'll take my chances. If you want to see what a team could look like, a Jets roster built around Aaron Rodgers, you can check that out down below. I'll see you there. Go Jets.